And scene B, take one.
Welcome back, everybody. So we're moving on to session 4 now. And what we're going to do in this session is start to look at plotting out our shooting day, reviewing our takes, learning the skills that you need for the camera. We're just going to use like our basic phones and iPads and things like that. And so with that, I just kind of want to go back to talking about shooting for documentary. If you were to want to post on like Instagram or Snapchat, just like your stories about what you did for the day, it's just like brief shots. You have a maximum of like 15 seconds to tell this like short story, and it can be really quick. It can be a mixture of photos. You can add text in there, but that can be building your way up to your documentary. So you might start to think ahead. What shots do I need to get? What do the viewers need to see? So you'll make a shot list.
So basically when you're setting a scene, so again, we'll use this as an example, right? The first thing you're gonna set typically is called the master shot. And so the master shot, if the scene is me explaining things to you, and then at the end I stop explaining it, right? And the master shot is the entire shot. So that's everything, that's everybody, right? And so we run through the scene like that. That way you know you have everything, and it's really important to have the master shot because you're gonna pop into and out of that. And like that's your reference from then on. Then what you do is you're going to go into what's called coverage. Right? And so coverage is when you're shooting an individual, like shooting you. Everyone gets their own, those are the close-ups, right? Or maybe you two are in one shot, right? Or maybe you're just in one, but also maybe you're in one shot, you know what I'm saying? So it's also that, because what you want to do is you want to get different reactions. Actually, we should have master of this.
Yeah, good. Master of the training? Yeah.
Yes. So now I'm shooting the master shot of all of you, and you're all just doing your thing. Now I'm going to shoot coverage, right? This will be here, and she does her thing. You two doing your thing. We'll shoot. You two doing your thing. Right. This is why it takes so long.
So I would even talk about like an exterior establishing shot.
That's a good point.
Just to
yeah, no, that's excellent. Yeah, so we're gonna take a field trip outside. An establishing shot basically establishes where you are, because like if you just go into the scene, right? People aren't gonna like, where is that? You're in a random room somewhere, like who knows? So if you all stand, for instance, you can have like the street sign here, right? And you can just pan to here. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know what street it's on. You can convey information and then they can recognize it.
This is a great backdrop even for one of your interviews, just like having people come and talk here. So, I would use this, and this can be iconic even when you're like sharing your visual imagery.
You can move forward with your shot too, right? And what that does is it makes it like the audience starts to focus on whatever it is that you're focusing in on. And that's another way of kind of conveying your message. Is a cool way of putting movement and interest in there, right?
So you want to start to be a little more conscious of like what's in your frame.
Yeah, because we have the event. So usually when, like last time for food distribution, we had like a line going almost around. So I was just saying that if we're good, because we might record it like for the gala, that was my suggestion. Yeah, to kind of record that and do that whole plan out like of the people that are lining up.
You have to write that down on the paper
It'll help you to remember. You don't have to write things down. A lot of times you can improvise, but the more organized and structured you want to be and thorough. Yeah. Okay, so we went over different types of shots that you can get, types of framing you can get. We also have our shot list that helps us to structure what we're doing so you can move between narrative and documentary. Tomorrow, Aura will pop in and help us to weave this a little bit more together with your like social justice. But also we're going to take you through post-production and how to edit. Very good. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay.